What's up, guys? Today I'll tell you the secret to winning lane in a melee versus ranged matchup every single time. This is not clickbait, and I'll tell you the secret and more in just over 5 minutes. Step number 1, you want to show up to lane and start slapping down tentacles like you're Will Smith in the Walls Chris Rock. That's not the only slapping you'll be doing today, if you know what I mean, so be ready. The next step is to remind the ranged mid laner this is our house like you're Dikembe Mutombo and smack them around like a cheap hooker whenever they step up to CS. This is a very important step, okay? We want to instill a Pavlovian response to them hitting our little blue elves and getting smacked by a 7-foot tentacle so hard that they fully expect to see Johnny Sins walk into the room. Step number B, we use our enemy's greatest weapon against them. That's right, their range. What's that? You're saying, Bear, we're melee, not ranged. How does that work? Well, I'll tell you how that works, dear viewer. First off, it's a little bit of psychological warfare, okay? You see, since we already instilled a fear in them from step 1, we just kind of capitalize on that. Plus, if you start backing off and walking around minions, but like you do it with menace in your heart, they'll feel that shit. They'll know. They'll pick up on the vibes and be wary. So wary they'll permanently move in under tower and start unpacking their bags. Doesn't matter that they're ranged anymore. They fear us and we feed off that stuff, okay? We feed off of it. What's that? The enemy has a jungler? Smack the crap out of him if he steps into your lane. Let him know, hey dude, not cool. This is a 1v1, go bot side. They like that multiple person shit down there. We're monogamous here. Oh, he doesn't quite get the hint? That's right. We'll teach him later. We'll teach them all later. Cue the ominous in my monotone comedic delivery here. Step number next. We'll wait for the inevitable ARAM that is bound to happen after you abuse the Varus more than the local redneck abuses his right to own bear arms. When the top laner slithers her slimy body into lane, you tell her to put her hands up. You want the smoke. The kicker is we don't want to kill her, just maim her a little bit. So we miss a few skill shots just to let her know. Just to flex a little bit. Then we roam to dragon, let Nunu know that he can't have it. It's ours. We stick our tongues out at him and go Nana and Boo Boo can't have the dragon Nunu. And that brings us to step number this one. We start knocking over their bright laser rocks one after the other to let them know that we're the bullies on the playground now and they should respect us. Respect our Dom energy. They'll refuse to do that, so we go ahead and start murking their little red coin pouches. And then when the Wonder Twins show back up to defend their tower, then we'll start edging them harder than junglers edge top laners, their so-called ganks. See, this is the perfect tactical move done completely on purpose. We didn't almost get caught out. That's when we remind the whole world, if you take a ranged ADC mid lane, be prepared to see Dami Mommy Alawi on the other side of the field. That transitions perfectly into the final step. We grab our gat that the vendor was holding for us and we completely disrespect the Varus by walking under tower and toppling that thing faster than US topples third world countries. And then we proceed to disrespect Nunu some more because he isn't catching enough shade from Cass, and then we grab our pocket Nami and start murking more of their little red coin pouches because we like the way it jingles in our pockets. So then you head north to remind that snake lady that you don't take kindly to disrespect. Now you still remember that shit from mid lane because you're petty like that. So you smack her a couple times before she turns tail to leave, and then you remind Varus and his homie Blitzcrank that Nagake Boros might have love in his heart for all. The things you're about to do to his soul won't pass for forgiveness. So you and your pocket Nami make that thing disappear faster than my father in my childhood, then remind Varus what TV looked like in the 50s, then for fun you take that tower just because you can. Then you get to the final step. See, you grab your pocket Nami and tell her to hide in the forest like it's 1967 in Vietnam. And then you murk the little red coin pouches so that you can march your soldiers to tower just so you can bait out their jungler. At which point, you start harassing Nunu and Blitz more than any female ever on Twitch or YouTube, so much so to the point that they completely lose all faith in humanity as a whole. We even miss some of our skill shots on purpose to flex on them, let them know that their life was in our hands but we gave it back to them. After seeing this brazen display of might and power, they'll feel compelled to raise the white flag, and you can add a little more LP to your wallet than you had. Go brag to your friends, you earned it. And that, my friends, is how you win every single matchup as melee fighting into a ranged champion. Welcome everyone to the Bear Cave. Slap that subscribe button harder than Alawi's tentacles slapping ranged mid laners, and give this video a like. I love you all. Later.